Hello and welcome. It is Memorial Day, very early, and I just wanted to see if there are any chatters out there this early. It is 4:40 Monday morning. Very, very early. A lot of people have plans for today for picnics and barbecues, and just wondering if anyone's up. Well, hi, Josephine. I'm doing great. How about you, Josephine? And Josephine, oh, you have an exam? Oh, you wished you could party and barbecue and yeah, and have fun. Yeah. Well, I'm not doing anything special either. So, Josephine, what area are you in? Do you live? I am in southeast Kentucky, and it has been hot. You're from Belgium. Oh, fantastic. I don't think I have any friends from Belgium. So you're the first one. And welcome. So I take it that I take it that it's not real early where you're at. Yeah, see, I never know. I'm not good at those time zones. But yeah, I'm certainly happy to chat with you. Oh, 10:42. I see. Well, thank you for that information. Now, I do have friends in Australia and in the UK, in the Middle East, um, Africa. Oh, movie buff. And the other one is you. My cry just closed down. Yep, I just woke up and I have been out of commission for about 3 days. I had not been feeling good. And so, in fact, I wasn't even on the internet. So I decided that I have rested so much and I woke up early. So I said, yep, I think I'll get on. Well, how you doing, movie buff? Oh, I'm sorry, Josephine. Sometimes I use my photograph, and I just woke up, and I really don't look so good early in the morning. So I just put up my picture. But if you check back on some of my videos, you can see what I look like. It's not that I hide my myself. I just you can feel me. Okay, great. Oh, you're just existing, movie buff. Well, I'm telling you, the last 3 days I don't know what got into me, but it put me down real hard. But I'm right back. Vince, hello and welcome. Nice seeing you, Vince. Yep, I went down pretty good. I don't know what got a hold of me, but I couldn't even hold my head up. So I just stayed in bed. And then, just like magic, 3 days later, I'm fine. Now, what was that all about? Don't matter as long as I feel good now, huh? And movie buff, you feel better since you watched Aladdin. That's good. And Vince, what have you been up to? Anything? And Vince is my old time friend that I've known quite a while. And good to see you, Vince. Okay, yes, get coffee. So Josephine will be back as soon as she gets coffee. And I have some questions for her. Well, I think this is nice that you guys join me. So I think I will do a little bit of barbecuing today. Hey, what's up? Or what's super? What do you know? Now you're up early, aren't you? Well, I'm doing good. Oh, you just uploaded a video? Well, let me see. Let me check it out. Is that Rage 2? Yep, 1 hour ago. Yep. Well, I tell you what's super? As soon as I get off of here, I will watch it. I see I'm subscribed to you, and I do recognize your name. Oh, you wasn't on YouTube for a while? Yeah. Well, we do have lives, right? Yep. And I see that Josephine, when she gets back, I wanted to ask her. It looks like she's into music. She went to get coffee. And movie buff, he uploaded, but it wasn't. It was a long time ago. So movie buff, um, did you stop uploading for a while? The movie It's Tuesday. This must be Belgium. No, I'm not movie buff. Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm not. I don't watch a lot of movies nowadays, but I used to. But this must be Belgium, huh? Anyway, movie buff, are you still uploading or plan to? Because oh, you don't do videos. Okay. Do you just like to like watch others' videos and be a support group? Oh, okay. I got you. I have many people that follow me that's all they do. In fact, that's what I did for 7 years. I watched anything and everything I wanted on YouTube, and I don't know why, but I felt compelled to start my own little channel, a homesteading, and then it became a lot of work. And so sometimes I ask myself why I did it, except that I really do like the chat part. Um, I love talking with like you guys that come on my chat. And see, I got to meet people from Belgium today, and I get to uh, I get to chat with people from all over, and I've also learned a lot from you people. So that is why I YouTube. But I don't know about the work part, all that editing. I don't even mind making videos because a lot of times it's of oh, she after she made her coffee, she forgot it. That sounds like me, Josephine. Josephine. Actually, I think that at your age, the reason you're that way is because when you're young, you're like zip, zip, zip. You're into this, that. And you just get overwhelmed by your own awesomeness. That's all. I know when I was 24, I was superwoman and I could do anything. And I did. I did do everything. And yeah, so no, you'll calm down when you get 60 or 70 and you'll still be, you'll still forget your coffee, but it will be for different reasons. Josephine, I wanted to ask you, I looked up your channel and I just, well, I didn't really look into it, but it appears that do you create your own music? Ah, you write songs. I thought so. And you go to college. Josephine. I, I thought so. Wow. Well, Josephine, I just subscribed to your channel and I will be listening to you. By the way, Josephine, I have a granddaughter that's almost 22 and she's still in college. She's going to be a dentist and she makes me tired just listening what she does. She goes to the gym, she works, she plays volleyball, and I think she just won. I think she was just awarded a volleyball scholarship. Oh, they're organized by mood and topic. Okay, great. And I don't know if you can make it, but I have a very supportive channel, and if you could make some of my um, live streams, I usually live stream at night here, but that I will certainly give you a shout out, Josephine. Mrs. Sister Redneck. Oh, hello and welcome. And what are you doing up so early? Probably the same reason I am. Oh, you never went to bed. Well, Sister Redneck, um, I've been out of commission for 3 days, and I have been doing. Yeah, I thought so. I thought you were Sister Donna. And so I've done nothing but sleep for the last 3 days. And I got up and said, no, 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 no. I'm going to get online. I miss my peeps. So we have Josephine here. She's in Belgium. Oh, so you changed it so people would uh, associate you with Anthony? Okay. I kind of knew that, but okay. Yeah, so Josephine, is a 24-year-old college student who writes songs, and he and she uh, has her own channel with she posts it on her YouTube. Well, hello, old school and Pebbles Travels. Well, I'm well now. I'm feeling much better. And how are you, old school and Mrs. Sister Redneck Way of Life Cantor? Oh, you know what? When I write hello or when I type it, it usually comes across as Helly, Helli, and I go, oh no, we don't want to say Helly. Like Helm is elegant. I get it though. Well, I can't complain now, but well, actually, for the last 3 days, I was too sick to complain. Couldn't hold my head up, but I'm better now. So I think I was fighting off something. Yeah. Oh, I can call you sister. Okay, that is shorter. Yeah. So old school. Do you know Sister Donna Redneck? One thing about it I can say about your sister is you are the friendliest. You never fail to say hello in every way you can. I've noticed that. You show up in some way or another to say hello. And so does Anthony. And I appreciate you so much. Well, now you've heard about her, old school, and maybe she can check out your channel. I like to do a little bit of networking myself because um, I see, old school, that you've got what is it, a memorial for fallen soldiers that you streamed 16 hours ago. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, you think they met you under your old name? Okay. So I was explaining that I haven't been on the internet for a while at all. So I will be watching this old school for the USA Fallen Soldiers. Just to let you know, my dear hubby is a Vietnam veteran. Yeah, her name is Sister Donna Cantor. Yes, respect to all military. I certainly agree with that. Oh, your husband is too? Wow. And uh, I know I'm lucky to have him because that was a nasty war. All wars are nasty. People don't come back. Well, I noticed that later wars. Okay, Donna, you try and get some sleep, honey. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you, sister. You know, they quit reporting the deaths of soldiers. A little, it seems to me like a little bit after the Vietnam War. So we don't even know how many soldiers that we have lost, but I don't know when exactly they quit reporting it, but I guess they didn't want that much attention. So I probably will do a little bit of barbecuing today just for me and hubby and my puppies. I spoil the doggies. Yep, old school, you have a very interesting channel. Okay, you go study, Josephine. And I'm glad you came in. And uh, try to find time to enter my nighttime chat. I know it would be difficult with the time zone, but hi, Ian, and welcome, Ian. And you're up early or late. I probably have a lot to catch up on. Well, great, Josephine. And I am to you also. Oh, it's 10 a.m. It's a national holiday in the UK. It's 5 a.m. here. And there is Haha. Hello and welcome, Haha. Now, Haha has a surprisingly nice channel. You all need to check him out, as well as Ian Matthews, and Old School. Yep, there's two 5 o'clocks in a day. Yep, that's where that song came from. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Electronic Circuit World. Hello and welcome. Hey, it's been a long time since we hooked up on YouTube. I'm good now, but for 3 days I've been down, but I'm good now. It's easy to get busy, isn't it? Electronics, I see you're doing amazingly well, and I am glad of that. And Ian, you only get to see one? What, one 5 o'clock? Oh, is it because you're sleeping on the other one? Yeah, well, I'm not usually up quite this early, but where I've been feeling under the weather, I really have been in bed for 3 days. So I'm sick of it. So this is my way of saying I'm back. I do like to get up at the crack of dawn though, but the sun's not up yet. You all know I live on a farm and there's always something to do, but I am not doing anything before daylight. Well, hello, Johnny. Welcome. Marie, and what are you up so early about? Oh, wow. You are up early. I really didn't know if I would have anyone in the chat. I'm really surprised because I normally uh, start my chats um, anywhere after 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Johnny was up at 4:30. Well, let's see. Hello, Wahia, Wahia. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Anyway, welcome to you. I don't think I've ever met you. Well, you have a very nice channel. All the stuff that YouTubers um, should know about. Yeah, about Social Blade, and then you have personal things, gardening, and funny clips. Well, very good. I just gave your channel a little love. But Linda, now what are you doing up, my dear? Meets Laura. Hello and welcome. Well, thank you there, Leah. And I did you as well. Because we all need to know about YouTube. And I like the fact that you put a little humor in your channel also. I do love to laugh. Because things can get a little bit messy and you need to laugh your way out of it. Minx Laura, haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you now. And you have an excellent channel as well. And you've been on a while, I see. Oh, well, Marie, I've got my air conditioning on and I still woke up warm. And I see now Johnny's got a nice channel. You guys need to check it out. He's got a few videos on different cameras and electronics. Looks like cars. Yep. So, so your grandson is over this weekend, Marie? Oh, he might have been playing with the air conditioner. Gotcha. Yep. You know, several years ago, my grandson came over, and I had one of those large TVs, and he went over and started pushing buttons I didn't know were even on the TV. But he was right eye level with them, and I think we had that TV many years, and it was just simply amazing what kids can find. So, Linda, please tell me you're not going to stay up and you're dancing. Ha ha ha. Wow. Johnny's child turned the AC on when it was 20 degrees. Said she was hot. Yep. They don't even know. That these kids seem to automatically not be afraid of electronics. They just push buttons. They think it's cool. And then when they get older, where they don't have that fear, they turn out to be really smart. Oh, yeah. I know when my granddaughter she must have been, yeah, that's right, Linda. They don't pay the bills. They don't care. They also don't care if we tear your electronics up. Um, but I used to put my granddaughter on my lap back when we had those desktops, and we'd play like these children's games. And she grew up loving computers and is very good with them. Yeah, we love those kids. We love those grandkids. Now, I have good news. My granddaughter just got a scholarship for playing volleyball. Is that right, Johnny? Johnny, what does she do so that she's got 1 million supporters? Wonder what she does. Yeah, isn't that amazing, Marie? You want any help? Call a kid. The only thing that bothers me about, oh, she makes satire videos, and she's 14 and good at it. Well, that's interesting. I just might have to look her up. The only thing that bothers me with these kids is they get totally engrossed in electronics and internet, and I'm afraid they're not getting out. And number one, getting exercise. Number two, getting social interaction. Well, thank you, Marie. Guess what that means, Marie? More money for Grandma, because I help her. I help support her. Um, I think she will be one of the rare ones that gets a college education with no student loan. Now, you guys, you've got me really wondering about this Soph girl. Now, that's her full name, Soph. Well, Highland Studio. Ha, yes, skip college, go straight to YouTube. Well, that 14-year-old can do that, can't she? With 1 million subscribers. And good to see you, Lens Studio. Oh, thank you. Thank you for putting that up. I'll check her out right now. Oh my gosh. It looks like she doesn't have any boundaries. That's probably what the appeal is. Yeah, there's probably nothing that she won't get into. So your grandson is going for a diesel mechanic? Wow, that should be, you know what? I really do think people should have their children get into more specific trades because it's getting harder and harder to find people with skills. Well, yeah, it's hard to find people, you know, to find skills with to call for service, repair, and I hope some of those, you know, don't go extinct. Yeah, and the pay is good. Yep, that's what we like for our children and grandchildren. Well, my poor granddaughter, uh, she's going to be in school for a while, and she's been in school for a while. She's going to be a dentist, and they need I don't know how many years of school. Oh, Johnny, you have your own child's channel? All right, hang on. Let me check that out. Oh boy, she's sassy too. Is she sassy, Johnny? Hey, Johnny, I just gave her channel a kiss. Well, I don't know either. Uh, and Johnny and the rest of you, Those of you that don't have my grandson, he is Peanut XXL. He needs a little help on his channel. He's a gamer. He stays on the internet way too much to suit me, but so does it. So do I. Oh, thank you, Johnny, for putting that link up for Peanut. Yeah, poor guy, he's only got 218. And I know all my friends go over and, well, they kind of watch over him, so. All right, Johnny, great. We are networking today. We really do need to help our kids. Um, yeah, I have, when I go check on Peanut, I run into a lot of my friends. They don't have to stay long. They just go over and check out, see how he's doing. There you go. So, Marie, if people are already bringing the mowers to him, just think when, when he gets really good and a lot of education. Yes, she is very pretty. And there, thank you, Linda. Yeah, I don't have my counter on YouTube. I wish they'd fix it. So Linda keeps my stats up there, and I appreciate it, Linda. I can't believe I've been on almost an hour. Is that not crazy? How old is he, Marie? Yep, and now we have Johnny's. Um, Everybody hit up Johnny. Check his channel out. There's a lot of stuff in there I could, yeah, it is a good thing. Good time to be a mechanic. He's 16. The 16-year-olds I know don't even know how to start a lawnmower. Wow. I see I have a lot of my good supporters in here, and y'all know that I like to welcome newcomers. So I'd like to ask you to talk amongst yourself and look after my channel. I want to go heat up my coffee. Um, I should be back in about a minute or two. I'm back. You guys know how nice it is to be able to just walk off from your chat and know that your friends has got your back. So, with that said, y'all know how I feel about you. Well, driving, Marie, is, you know, my granddaughter is, I said she's 21, almost 22. Um, I rode in a car with her once, and I don't think I'll do it again. She's a terrible driver. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I am very good this morning. My Cry, hello and welcome. Yep, my granddaughter, she rides their bumpers. If they stop real fast, she has to hit them. She goes too fast. And she's not wrecked cars, but she's got fender benders. And there's no wonder she does. So what's up for you? What's up with you, my dear friend Mike, right? Oh my gosh. You have no water? Oh goodness. Yeah, I know. Oh my. Our water goes out a lot because of broken lines, and it is so miserable. Plus, when they get it fixed back up, there always seems to be soot in the water lines, and they clog up all your appliances. And a broken windshield. That's almost like a slap in the face for all the other, right? There you go. Other than that, I'm fine. Well, my cry, did you hear that? I'm sure you missed me on YouTube because I haven't been on the internet. I have been ill for 3 days. The kind of ill where you can't hold your head up, and didn't get out of bed much for 3 days. Whatever it was, I was trying to fight off. It was a bad one, but I fought it off. Well, thank you, my cry. A lot of people were praying for me, and that's probably why I recovered so fast. I had the really strange symptoms. My head felt like it was in a vice, and I started trembling. I said, "What is this?" And that's the first time I've ever done that. Nerd of the North. Twerk, twerk. How are you, nerd? Hey, Ron. What's up with Ron? And hugs back to you, Ron. And me and Nerd, we're going to do a twerk dance off as soon as I practice up, aren't we, Nerd? I don't know when that'll be, but well, I'm working on it. Nerd, I'm better too. I was 3 days off of the internet in bed, but I decided to get up and start fighting again. A Texas radio show. Ron, I am so glad. That is absolutely great news. Yep, we celebrate each other's successes, and we're sad when each other is sad. So I'd say we're a very supportive group. Hmm. Ron, you gonna let us know when you do have a air date? Yep, Johnny Avanti, thumbs up, good for you. Oh, this coming Saturday. Well, you're gonna, hopefully, you will advertise so we can be listening and rah, rah, rahing. Now, Josephine is a brand new friend that I met today, and she has been studying. So she goes to school, and she also has a beautiful channel. So you need to check out her channel. Johnny's going to the Legion. Good for you. Um, our Josephine creates and writes her own music and songs. That's right, nerd. We are related somehow. Yeah, sometimes I do the same thing, except with the chat, Josephine. And I'm thinking, why is no one typing? And I had messed with it. Yep, Josephine is gifted. Well, good morning, Homestead Tessie. And how are you this bright morning? I'm sure you're gearing up to give it what for? Well, now, Homestead Tessie, if you just got up, you're sleeping in. I do believe you normally get up even earlier. Big day with canning, yep. Tessie, the reason I'm on this morning is because I've been in bed for 3 days. Couldn't hold my head up. I finally said, I can't stand this anymore. And so I got up and I'm feeling much better. But whatever it was took me down kind of hard. Oh, Homestead. Um, it's like the different facets of farm life. Um, you want to add to that, Homestead Tessie? But it's basically homesteading is just eking out a living, or the things you do on a farm. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really know what it means. Now I don't have a working farm. Mine is more hobby farm, and it's just something I enjoy because I do like to live as organically as I can. And the only way you can do that is to grow your own. Oh, so you were up late with mom and dad. Yeah, so Tessie, I was missing in action on the internet for 3 days. Yep, preserving food, gardening. Now, Tessie has chickens. I would love to have chickens, but I cannot. I live in the Daniel Boone Forest, and it is just too wild with wild animals, and it would just attract more prey to my yard that would harm my dogs. Yep, Homestead Tessie. We do a lot of things though alike. I just don't have chickens. But I garden, process my food, I can and freeze and dehydrate. And we both love herbs. Yeah, I consider Tessie like my daughter. She's more like me though than my daughter, because my daughter doesn't care for farm life. Yeah, it's a kind of a tough life, but if you enjoy it, I find there's beauty and joy and hard work. Yeah, Tessie, during planting time, it's easy to get carried away and oh, raised beds is where it's at, Johnny. Because when you get older, you can't do all that bending as much. I mean, I still can, but why? I Years ago, I started doing my raised beds, and I love, love, love them. And you know what? You can adjust the soil in a raised bed, and the things that you do put in there goes wild. It just grows wild. I mean, wildly. Well, Tessie, you might want to think about starting raised beds. Uh, you're healthy now, but I think I would start. I know you're still young, but you never know when your back goes out, or, I mean, I know you're going to keep your. I also have a very large garden too, but oh gosh, you can plant in a raised bed earlier because it drains better. And if you have it kind of close to the house, if it frosts, you can go out and cover it better. So you have like a lot more freedom. So you can plant earlier, you can control the soil better. So there are many advantages, um, not just for, you know, ease of comfort. Why do I want to plant earlier? Oh my gosh, all gardeners want their stuff early, early, early. Um, well, because a lot of times it takes so long to grow things, and I succession plant, which means I want a little now, a little later, a little later. So a lot of times in my early garden, my raised early, um, well, like I already cut a great big um, bunch of red lettuce. It was huge, and I ate it as a salad. And so I still have plenty enough time. Yeah, I I still have plenty enough time to raise something else in the same spot. So you see, I got an earlier crop, and I've been eating lots of things from. And also, some crops just don't do well in hot weather, like my arugula and my cilantro. So you want to get it in. You need to get your beets in early. So it depends on the plant you're trying to grow and their requirements. I hope that helps, Johnny. Yeah, average 70 days for most. Now I know beans are fantastic for growing at different times because they're kind of fast, and you can just keep sowing them, keep planting them. So what are you canning today, Tessie? And Nerd of the North is from Norway. For those that don't know Nerd, now we had Josephine in earlier. Now she's from Belgium. And Johnny Avanti says greetings from my apartment in New Jersey. I'm not sure, Johnny, if the dirt is warmer. But see, a lot of the things that you grow early don't really require a warmer soil. However, a lot of times I start my own seeds inside where it is warm enough to germinate, and then I put them out there as plants. And so I get a big boost in early crops. So, Tessie, you got a you got 20 pounds of ground beef. So now you're cutting onions. Are you going to be doing canning? Are you canning like just plain burger meat, or mixing it into like chili or something? No, Johnny, Tessie is she's a young woman. So Tessie's bawling. Yep, those onions are getting to you. Oh, Tessie's something else. You know, I've been following Tessie a long, long time, but what was amazing about her is not too many people do this, and they should, including myself. But she makes most of her videos are in depth, and she does a how to. She'll show you, a quarter teaspoon of this, and you know, and she does it while the camera is rolling. Plus, she's sweet to boot. So, yep. And she lives in Pennsylvania. And she is the one to follow. She cooks a lot with many recipes, and she's like a down home girl, even though she lives in Pennsylvania. You'd swear she was Southern the way she cooked sometimes. and she has a very sweet disposition. So, and Tessie also gives a lot of money saving tips. No, Tessie, I'm not being kind, I'm being truthful. So, Maria is your across the street neighbor. That's special, isn't it? Oh, I think Tessie does make butter. You need to go hang out on Tessie's channel, Johnny. Tessie will show you how to do things frugally, but well. Yeah, Johnny, that's how my grandparents made butter. With a bucket and a plunger, that paddle. The only kind of butter I make is a compound butter, which I take butter that's already store bought and I soften it up and put herbs in it, roll it up into logs, and it's nice to put on. You have your flavored butter, and plus it looks pretty. No, not a toilet plunger, Johnny. Are you kidding me? Well, hello, Vung. Tessie is just working away, and on the internet too. Tessie, I cannot do that. I truly suck at that. You're going back to bed? Well, guess what, Marie? I'm going to be getting off of here too, and I'm going to have some breakfast because I feel a little bit depleted from where I was feeling bad. And I want to thank each and every one of you. And I wish you a good day too, Ron. And God bless each and every one of you richly and abundantly. And I'm also going to try to be on tonight between 7 and 9. Sometime I'll start. But we'll see. And I appreciate each one of you. And have a wonderful day. And good night. Or, no, good morning. And see you all later. And thank you, Linda. I will take care. Y'all say your goodbyes for now. And like I said, I'm going to try to be on tonight. I can't make any promises. And it was nice talking to all of you. Have a blessed day, yes.